I don't know whether you guys have watched this, but let me tell you. A lady was caught stealing something from disenfranchised poor Ugandans, and the British government imposed sanctions on her alongside some of her accomplices. And in her defense, Anitah Among, the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament of Uganda, claimed that these sanctions were imposed on her because she moderated the passing of the Anti-Homosexuality Act. Oh dear. But hey, it gets much better. She says that she's carrying a cross for me, Mordecai. Oh, I'm carrying a cross for 45 million Ugandans. I won't use that language. No, you ain't carrying my cross. Let me carry it myself, okay? Watch.
Honorable members, these sanctions are politically motivated. The bill that you passed in this house, we are carrying a cross. I am carrying a cross for the 48 million Ugandans. The LGBTQ Act, the Anti-Homosexuality Act, the law is what is causing all this.
Now look, on the same day, she claimed that she doesn't want visa to go anywhere, that the only visa she wants is a visa to go to Uganda. Now, there's some folks that I know are really stubborn in a good way, like in chef's kiss way. And this is Joe Senyonyi, the leader of opposition. He stood and confronted her. She's like, woman, you said you don't care, but why are you angry? And look, there's a very funny saying that hell has no fury like a scorned woman. And this implies to that lady. She's angry, but Joe Senyonyi confronted her. It's like, Nyamu, looks like you are trying to gather troops, to stand with you. Why? And oh boy, she got very angry. Watch.
Speaker, the issue of sanctions. In your communication, Right Honourable Speaker, you said you are not bothered and you don't care about these sanctions. In fact, you mentioned that the only visa you are concerned about is the visa to Bukedia. And so you don't care about the visas to the US and to the UK and so on. I'm now surprised why then you seem very bothered. Because if you say you only care about a visa to Bukedia, why do you seem very bothered and angry about this issue? I think it should not bother you, Right Honourable.
I am not bothered at all. I am talking for 48 million Ugandans outside there.
And that's not the issue. For me, my concern is, if you're saying you're only bothered about a visa to Bukedia, then you shouldn't be consumed by this issue, Right Honourable Speaker. You shouldn't be, because you also seem to be rallying us to join you in being angry over this matter. Because your concern is Bukedia, Right Honourable Speaker. No.
She cares about me. 48 million Ugandans, as she claims. Shut up. You were a charlatan. You are a fraud. You are a grifter. You're a liar. Okay? But, it gets better. I'll tell you something. Now, some folks in the parliament have started standing up against this lady, telling her, hey, don't treat us like your kids. And I applaud these folks. This is very important. We have to do this. Sechikubo told her, hey, let us not bastardize conversations that are very important. They've imposed sanctions on you. This is a serious matter. You just can't trash it like, oh, the only visa I want is for Bukedia, and I'm waiting for the president. That actually shows, reveals how you have a rubber stamp form of a parliament, because why do you wait for the president to address this matter? You should. Okay? The IGG is quiet. Everyone is quiet. The member of parliament should be discussing how their own speaker ends up being sanctioned. Do not bastardize the conversation. Sechikubo confronted her.
Of corruption. To have your speaker sanctioned on account of larceny is such a grave matter. What is the rest of the country now? Probably I think they are now touching on the speaker to tell us as a country how we are proceeding. A speaker of an institution, the third arm. So I think, Right Honorable Speaker, when issues of corruption arise, why don't we get the opportunity to discuss them and for government to handle the same to its full conclusion? This is the problem. We are stuck. We cannot even present our voices to be heard well because the issue of the iron sheets was greatly mismanaged. It was greatly mismanaged. The Rugorobis, the Chitutu, the Nandutus were those arraigned before court. And to me, having cabinet ministers and ministers attending court, then in the afternoon they go to attend cabinet, what indicators are we giving to the international community?
Interesting. That's how it should be. Look, this lady, there's an element here that many folks are not paying attention to. This lady has been involved in a lot of drama, controversies, while her deputy, Thomas Taebwa, appears to be sort of clean. There's a political calculation going on. There's a game behind. She's going to be involved in all these drama and controversies. And time is going to come. Look, they never learn. Time is going to come. They'll say, hey, lady, you've been involved in a lot of stuff. And Museveni will be the one advising. You know what? I will appoint you Minister for Gender, longest speaker. Oh, I will just make you my advisor. And then that gentleman, Taebwa, will take over the speakership role. She's involved in a lot of drama and controversies. But because of lack of self-awareness and probably incompetence, she cannot do the job. She's not able to see how all these things are affecting her political career. I don't know. Does she have advisors? I would think my former colleague, Joseph Sabit, is doing some work in regards to advising her, but boy, she's a mess. Gosh. But I found that very funny that she's fighting for Muzira Anwanida. Oh, please, you. Let me carry my cross. All right. I was just having fun with this. It's a weekend. I'm just winding down. It's been a very busy week for me. And I'm like, let me laugh with, at this with my folks, especially my social media platforms. So I'll head back to sleep. I need to take some time and sleep, But do subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are building a community and we have community. Tuli mukuzimba community. We are almost, I think, over 5,000 folks, followers or subscribers on YouTube. So I would appreciate if you joined the rest of other people. Just tap the link and you'll be there. I love you, and till we catch up again, Mordecai Morisa is my name.
Did you enjoy what you just watched? I'm going to guess that you did. How about you consider subscribing to Mordecai Morisa YouTube channel? Thank you.